Let's do it. All right, folks. Here we are. We're at Tim River access point. We're leaving now. There's the dock. There's the truck. There's the river. There's Maddie. So we got about, what do you think, half hour here?
Probably half an hour into dock.
Shut up. So we got about a half hour into, this is going to be the rest of the trip, folks. Get used to it. We got about a half hour, I figure, into Tim Lake here. And we'll cross our first lake and come out the northeast side of it, and we'll continue on back down the Tim River. And we've been getting conflicting reports that water levels are low, then we get reports that water levels are high. Right now it looks pretty swampy through here, and we've come through this way before, and neither one of us really remember the lily pads being quite as abundant. So I guess time will tell as we get further down the river. Really the deciding factor in whether the water levels are high or low are going to be the number of beaver dams we have to cross. And the amount of water. So the telltale sign for whether the waters are high or low will be the amount of beaver dams that we have to cross later on today. Some reports have it at like 12 beaver dams between here and Roseberry. I've heard other reports of, 7 or 8. So we'll see what we end up with, and yeah. All right, well, toodles for now. We'll catch you on down the river. Here we are now. We're coming out onto Tim Lake. The river's behind us. About 26 minutes since we took off from the dock, and we're supposed to have a north wind today. And it was going to be nice because the next section of the river kind of takes us on like a southeastern track, and a north wind would have helped push us down the river. But it seems Mother Nature had different plans, and now we're dealing with almost a direct easterly wind. And we're traveling east for the whole day. So, maybe battling this shit. Tim Lake. Next stop will be a 120-meter portage on the east side of Tim Lake, just a little bit down the river. Quick little break here. We're at the east end of the Maddie's peeing. Stop for a washroom break. We're at the east side of the island here on Tim. Looking across that way, we're going to continue on down the river. Then we'll hit our first portage of the day. It's about 9:45, you said? So we've been about 45 minutes since we left the dock. We drank a lot of water and coffee this morning, which is why we had to pee. So we're going to double check our map, make sure we're going that way. We're pretty sure we're going that way, but we want to make absolutely sure we're going that way. And then we're going to get on out of here. Far east side of Tim Lake now. We've come to the river. We came that way and back that way. So we come in and come out. This is new territory here for both of us. Never been down this way. It's nice, littered with lily pads though. Just like, I mean, look how far out from the corner we're having to come here. Because believe it or not, these things, they add quite a bit of drag to the bottom of the canoe and slow you down a little bit there by. Yeah, Maddie's doing his usual diva self. He doesn't paddle. He's taking some photos, and I'm vlogging. Oh God, yeah, I'm so cool. Anyway, continue on. We've been at her for about an hour so far today. So we found we've come across our first beaver dam. It's underwater right now, which is a good sign for us. This is telling us that the water levels are higher than normal, because we've watched some trip reports of guys going past this beaver dam and they're using that little portage right there, just that quick little carry. So we're gonna fly right over top of this.
Oh yeah.
There it is. Okay, and that's a good sign. It's a good sign, folks. So beaver dam number 1 passed without any incident. We are approaching our first portage. First portage of the trip, first portage of the day. 130 meter carry from Tim River to Tim River. We're portaging around a dam, a goddam, and these here are markers to make sure that stupid people like us don't continue on down the river. Looks to be a big log jam right in front of us actually. So 130 meter carry. Matty's gonna do it. He's gonna take our canoe portage pack. I know they're both really canoe packs, but this will be the pack for carrying. That'll be the pack for the person not carrying. And, yeah, check with you on the trail.
Can't really see. Let's say yes, I can't see. Maybe I should take my glasses off. Yeah, you're good.
I'm sorry, bud. Okay, quick little 130. We go up, we come down, back in the boat. Quite the little downhill here into the lake. So we're already at the other side. Literally, it's been like a minute and a half, a 2-minute walk. Barely even enough to shake the cobwebs in.
Rolling?
Rolling.
Alrighty. Second half of the Tim, leading into Little Butt and then into Roseberry. We've got my GoPro set up on the front here to take 60-second time-lapse interval pictures. So hopefully we get a good view of the entire river leading into Roseberry. See you soon.
Got my hat. Got our second beaver dam. I guess first one that we're gonna have to, we just passed these people, they were coming up this way. So we're gonna lift ourselves over here and keep going. Yeah, cool shit. Yeah, hurry up.
Cool.
Okay, you're right where we're going. Whoa, whoa.
You good?
Yeah. Just a little bit wet. Okay, I'm gonna go, turn around and come back and get you.
Sure, I could maybe.
No. I mean, you maybe could. Joke's on you, sucker. I'm not coming back. This is Matty destroying the beavers' shit. Yeah. I think so.
I'm going to a wedding in the middle of town.
Matty hasn't changed from the wedding 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. So we're gonna try and run this guy here. It's our second beaver dam. We're just 5 minutes down. Yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna go. Other side, other side. Oh no! Huh? Yeah, we got it. We got it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, watch your camera. Come on, baby. Yep. Whew. All right. Guys, beaver dam number 4, I guess technically, yeah, 4. First one we went right over. Second one we had to lift. Third one we humped the boat over. Go, 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 go. Hard, 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 hard. Okay, hold on, hold on. Stay in the boat. Hey, bud. All right. Quite the engineering marvel these little beavers are. Number 4. So apparently, according to those guys that we saw, we have one more of those. And gotta tell you, they've been pretty easy to go over. Especially that one. That one was really good. Impressed with that. All right, continuing on. Time did you say it was? It's about 11:15 right now? Right. All right. Roseberry. The first part of the Mighty Tim is behind us. Quite a few switchbacks through the last little bit of it there. Like quite a few hard lefts, hard rights. I just want to have a peek here what we're gonna do. We go to the right. Oh, there's the beach. Nice. Yeah. I've heard wonderful stories about the beach. So now that kind of confirms we're definitely going right when we get out of here. Or no, we're going straight. Yeah, we're going straight across. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, we're moving a little bit behind schedule, but it's not really too much of a worry. We're gonna paddle most of this lake and stop, have some lunch, energize up a bit, and then we've got a 230 meter into more river travel. There's the first site, right there on your right. Isn't it?
It's down here, Joe. It's gotta be.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey. That beach looks nice. Look at that, eh? No, there's 2 campsites on either side of that beach. One on the left, one on the right. The wind looks actually pretty decent for us right now.
It does. You feel it right now if there's an east wind. Maybe not if it's the south wind.
Yeah, wow, look at that beach. That is a nice beach. What? All right. Oh, Roseberry Lake. And a cormorant sitting out on the rock over there. Right here, 1 o'clock. A cormorant? Blackbird. Blackbird singing in the dead of night.
Is it going?
Okay. So now we're at the 230 from Longbow down to the Tim. We've stopped Just for a few minutes here, we had ourselves some lunch. And we're mixing up a pre-workout.
Yep.
So it's, I don't know, some good stuff for us. Energy, I'm thinking. I don't know, Maddie knows what goes on with the pre-workout, but we had our lunch. We had some chips even, some Miss Vicky's. Yeah. Nice so far. Yeah, it's a great way to stay in shape. We're about 10 minutes behind schedule right now, which isn't too bad considering we had a few breaks along the way. This break here will put us about another 10-15 behind, but we're doing all right. We're doing all right. We should be at our camp tonight by about 5 p.m. That's what I'm thinking. Ooh, look at that.
Pretty.
What a cool color. It's like Kool-Aid. All right, yeah.
Let's do it. You first or me first? You're usually quicker.
Here we go.
Let's do it. On the portage from Longbow into the Tim. See, there's actually another site just past the beginning of the portage. Don't know how great it would be during the day with a lot of traffic on this portage, but it is actually kind of a nice site. Yeah, watch for roots as we get to the next part here down the hill. I've already done this once. Sorry? Yeah, the anchor or whatever it is. Yeah, it's cool. Not quite sure how that gets up and in here, but needless to say, there's a could be an anchor, might not be. A bit of a tricky area right here to get in. Very. How's that? Good. All right. It's portage.
So it appears we have come to a log jam. And oh, Spideys, spiders off the stickies. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, so
Try and get up along this log.
we're trying to figure out how we're gonna do this here. Oh man, hold on. Ready? Yep. A little bit more forward, if we can. Ah, fuck, my back end won't get over anymore.
Okay, fine.
Okay, you jump out. How's it feel?
Dead.
Ooh, what's the plan?
I'm going to.
You camera. You just knocked it. I gotta crawl. We can't get any more forward, right? No, okay, all right, that's fine. Just hold me stable. Oh boy! Oh boy! Okay. Whoa! Wow, that may have just fixed our fucking. You son of a bitch!
That's hilarious.
Okay. That. Give me this. Life jackets. Paddle? Yep. Nice. That's on camera too. We are. Okay, so continuing on down the river.
3 minutes in.
3 minutes in, we hit our first log jam, and actually it went pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It was a little bit when we rolled up on it. I kind of was a kerfuffled situation. Didn't look very clear. But yeah, no, we're over it. We're over it. Back on down the river. Switchbacks, they just back and forth. I swear, if the river was straight, we'd be at our campsite by now. But oh, hello, bridge.
This river is as far away from straight as Elton John.
I hope the camera picked that up. So Maddie just said that the river is as far away from being straight as Elton John. He's gay, just for those of you who were unaware. So we just come from that way, hit this big log. There's a portage up and around, but we thought better to get out on the log and drag the boat over right there, and here we go.
This is about 3 minutes after the last blowdown.
Yeah, we're we're moving at a snail's pace. We got that coming up. I'm hoping we can get through there. Really hoping we can get through there. All right. Old Maddie's getting a little bit less coordinated here in his age.
It's whiskey, bud. Whiskey.
All right. Back down the Beaver Dam River. Sorry, the Tim River. Start. There we go. So I don't know how long it's been since I last had the camera on, but we've gone over about 5 or 6 beaver dams. Some of them pretty big. And you know what? The river here is moving. It's got a good current to it, and we're just zooming along through these switchbacks. And quite honestly, we're having a blast right now. We're going underneath alders back here. The river gets choked up at times. We got beaver dams that we're running. We're moving really good. And oh. All right. So yeah, we of course, now that I've got the camera on, we're coming around corners and there's no beaver dams. I'd seen before that every time we came around a corner, we run into a beaver dam, or seriously choked up with alders like here. Oh yeah, bye. Oh yeah. Well, the good thing is that Maddie's up front, so he's gonna get all the spiders.
I missed that one.
And oh boy. Give me one, yep. Oh. Whew. This is some new style of tripping for both of us here. We've never really been on a river this choked up, but we're enjoying it. I don't know, maybe we were just discussing that if our energy levels are up from the food we stopped and ate, the little energy drink we had that Maddie brought, or with the little nip out of the old Crystal Springs whiskey bottle. Oh wow, that's on camera. Maddie just said that the river's as choked as Rihanna was when she was with Chris Brown. Hey-o!
Alright, here's the
Beaver
beaver dam.
dam! Yeah.
Why don't you pick the spot on this?
We're just gonna go for it. I'm gonna turn us right before it. Yep. Yeah. And we're gonna plow through that. Sorry about your canoe, Derek, but I did tell you to give me an old one because I knew this kind of stuff was gonna be happening. Look at this, another beaver dam up there. These are just little ones. We went through a pretty good one. Don't let it go.
Okay, you got this.
Yeah. We went through one a while back. It was honestly about a 1 to 2 foot drop. Maybe more, maybe 2.5 feet.
Right.
Yep. Keep going. Oh. Whew. We were just talking about how this river is definitely honing in your or tuning your fine-tuning your paddling skills. Let's put it that way. Fine-tuning the paddling skills, because there's a lot of back and forth, and it definitely takes some team coordination, and you know, you gotta be I mean, Maddie's not looking at me, right? He can't see what I'm doing, so he's got to pick the right thing to do at the right time, and we're cruising by. Welcome back to the Tim. This is my canoe partner here. And this has been the majority of the river. We're actually just taking a quick breather. Okay. I don't know, something big just jumped into the water back there.
Oh, hopefully it's a bear.
It may have been a snake falling off one of the branches.
Ooh.
Definitely not a bear. So, there's only one bear here, and it's this one right in front of me.
No, I'm a
Tim River. Somewhere along the Tim River. Honestly, we're in the middle of nowhere right now.
I think we're in Algonquin Park, Ken. Cool to listen to.
Okay guys, so we're coming, we think this is the 90 coming here, and says to skip it in high water on the map. And actually, to be honest with you, I don't even see a portage around here. Right there.
This is our,
This is it? Oh, okay, never mind. Wow. Dude, we're like fucking half an hour ahead of schedule.
Good thing we didn't skip that.
Well, why not? This takes us back to the Tim River.
Yeah, it's true, but
Okay, well, no point turning the camera on, and what a nice little scene. Oh, buddy, got her? Hit the record button on your GoPro there. Okay. Send me forward a bit. Okay, yeah. Whatever. We'll check it out after. What a nice shot. Look at that. Well, so this is the 410 meter portage, and we actually didn't think we were coming up on it yet. We were coming down the river from that way. We saw this, and we figured that this was the 90 meter portage that we can skip in high water. So we were going to run that. As we come up on here, we notice the sign. It's the 410 into 410 from Tim River to Tim River. I know it doesn't look like much, but somewhere up that way is the portage, and we crushed that last section of river. We're what, half hour?
On that rip section?
A half hour ahead of schedule?
Yeah.
So we're half hour ahead of schedule. When we left the last portage, we were about 10 to 20 minutes behind schedule. So we absolutely killed that section of river. Just, it was awesome. So the portage actually intersects with another portage just up here. The other portage comes from Queer Lake, way down that way. And yeah, so you really, right here, here's the junction. There's a nice big moose track that we saw right there. Big guy. So, go this way to Queer, this way to continue down the Tim. This is the way we're going. Just had a big blowdown, Matty's first blowdown, and he got over it, no problem. Now he's just taking his time, little baby steps on the downhill.
Oh, the butt.
Nice and easy. Nice and easy.
He's right, Brad.
Yeah?
The butt is so sore.
Don't put it down. Don't put it down. Don't put it down. Keep it on your shoulders.
Oh. Oh, the muscles.
Oh, campfire pit. Okay. Okay. Yeah, oh yeah, we're at the end. You're almost there.
Yeah, I think the next time I'm not even gonna fucking hook you up to a waist strap. It's all the pressure on my hip flexors and fucking butt. Like I can do this shoulder shit all day long.
Yeah. Okay, so we're done our 410 back there. It's a nice little shot, eh? I love these little rivers, these little rapid sections. Back onto the Tim, and our next stop will be the 1100. The next stop will be the 1100, which is our last portage of the day. That'll probably take us about 20 minutes to cross. 15-20 minute walk on the 1100. Then we're into Shaw Lake. This is log jam number I don't even know. So we're just dragging the boat on over. Let's go. Back in. And we just were out at another one. Okay. I'm gonna have to try and spin around. Come get you. What is that? It's so like oily in the water, see that?
Strange. It's my toe fungus.
Give me a push. Wait till I sit down. Okay, let's go. Okay. Here, come up here. Come on, boat. There we go. Holy shit, it's like we know what we're doing.
Ready?
Yeah. A big fucking log jam.
Not bad.
That's alright.
Big log.
So I guess just quickly while I got the camera rolling, we're both wearing these shoes here, and we're both actually wearing the same sock too. They're wigwams. They're 77% wool, and we've been in and out of the water here all day, obviously. And these shoes are fabulous. I mean, we're through mud, we're through water, we're through river, we're over rocks, we're over logs, we're through grass, and we're sitting in the boat. And the shoes they do good. They do good. They're kind of essential on this style of trip. If we were wearing regular boots or running shoes or anything, it's just the terrain doesn't allow for it. Your feet are gonna get wet, you know. It's gonna happen. So you might as well have the appropriate footwear on so you can do it. And it makes things easier when you get to obstructions like what we just went over, you know. We can just jump into the water. We both got quick dry pants on, and the right equipment makes all the difference.
Yes, it does.
Okay, so old tote road from way back in the day. There's the rest of it over there. Shit, we already went past it. But that's kind of cool. That's back from the logging days, I would assume. And actually this is marked on the map where it crosses the river. So cool, a little bit of some relics, some relics of the logging days. Very cool. Okay, let's back at it. The whole time. I'm gonna keep doing it right now while he's not watching me. Look at me. This is the Little Trout Creek campsite alongside of the Tim here. Get a good little look. We come all the way down from there. Like, oh yeah, well, like a ways back, but
I mean, this is a lot better than
this is,
what video made it look.
really, I was gonna say that I think it looks a little bit creepy. Yeah, no, right here, right up front by the river. So we're stopped here to check it out. Maddie wanted to see it and get a look at the site, and we're gonna have a Cliff Bar, get some fuel in us, and keep her going. Don't think it's been used in a long time. There's cobwebs all over the fire pit. I mean, technically those can appear in a day or two, I guess. But yeah, so Maddie figures we are 2/7 of the way from our 410 to our 1100.
Just under 30%.
Okay, good stuff. Cliff Bar. All right, yo. Well, I'm almost out of battery, so I'll make it quick. We're here, Shaw Lake. Okay, eastern side of the lake, at the site we wanted. We're already set up. Maddie's mixing us up some creatine recharge powder, muscle repair stuff, make us feel good. Long day, 30 kilometers, 8.5 hours of travel. 1,500 meters of portage on me, about 400 on Maddie, so almost 2K total portaging. Tent set up. It's a beautiful looking evening, clear skies, sun's still up in the air. We still got over an hour of sunlight. Before the sun's below the horizon, we'll still have a little bit more light past that. Yeah, we're set up. Clothes and sleeping bags, air mattresses, everything. Gonna have this drink. Get some further stuff squared away and go for dinner. We're gonna go for dinner. Gonna go to the Algonquin restaurant and have ourselves some lasagna with meat sauce tonight. Woo! Yeah, good day. Good day. We're both feeling pretty pumped right now. We're also both feeling a little bit sore, a little bit tired, a little bit beat down, but we feel real good. Matty can't find whatever the hell he's looking for. Which one?
The one to fill up with water. Here somewhere.
It's 8:45. We slept in because what time was it? It started raining? 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, 5. It was raining. It wasn't supposed to be any rain overnight. Well, this morning, it's supposed to be a nice sunny morning, but we woke up to rain. So we stayed in bed, and it's actually stopped raining now. It's dripping off the trees still. That's all wet. These are socks, our gloves, and all that crap or stuff's down there. Our chairs. So I guess we'll figure out if we're gonna move or not today. Tell us your thoughts, Matthew. Okay.
You still could move. Are you rolling here?
I'm rolling. I think we should move. I think we should. We can finish our coffee. We can paddle out and have a look to the east, unless we can determine that things are coming from. We just want to see. Maybe there is some clouds on the west. I don't know. Morning again, everybody. We're out now, having coffee. It's 9:15. The rain has stopped. We think it looks pretty clear. We're looking west here. Obviously we can't see east because that's behind us. But whoop. And kind of gauge. We're gonna. Our portage isn't far. It's like literally, it's like a stone's throw or away right there. Honestly. Like literally, like it's right there. Like we could walk the edge of the shoreline and find the portage. And how long is that portage?
3:05.
Okay. So we're gonna, I guess, have breakfast, have our coffees, probably wait to use the facilities. And then I say we pack up and head out. We were not expecting that rain.
Well, we are here at Shaw Lake. It is Thursday morning. We had some rain this morning. We were initially going to get off the water and probably onto the next portage at around 9. That was the goal, but we did get some rain, so we decided to stay in and sleep a little bit more. It's 10:30 now. We should be on the water by 11, before 11, and into McIntosh hopefully before 2 o'clock. Before we go, however, I want to kind of document this site. So we are, I would say, the farthest south site on the lake, pretty much directly across from the portage. Of the 4 sites in this lake, we probably got the second best, just judging from the other side of the lake.
So I'll give you an idea here. This is one of those freeze-dried meals. So we have this morning a breakfast skillet, hash browns, scrambled eggs mixed with pork sausage, peppers, and onions. Ready in 10 minutes. Just add water. No cleanup. Amazing. Okay, we are leaving. It's just after 11. And it's time to go. Quick little jaunt. We're literally like, it's like a 30-second paddle maybe. And then onto a 300 meter. Down into Pandion Pond? Pandion Pond? I swear there's an L in there. Doesn't matter. Take some tree branches with us. It was a good stay. We had a nice comfy tent spot. I at least had a really good sleep last night. Maddie's snoring didn't keep me awake. I put some earplugs in.
Yeah, definitely could have.
Good? Yeah. Want your rope? Oh, we're coming to the end of our 300 meter, 330, something like that, 320. Pandion Pond. It's just a quick little jaunt across this lake and then we're into a 700. So we each have 2 carries today. And we each get our biggest carries out of the way first, which is nice. So the portaging literally only gets easier for each of us as the day goes on here. So our site was pretty much right up back that way. How was that?
Different areas of soreness, but not my hips this time. So we are now on the portage from Pandion Pond into Misty. The first little bit here, it's like a 25-meter rise right away. Might be some heavy breathing. lucky it didn't rain too much last night, or else this could be a disaster. This would be difficult without a pack. Good? As you can see, Kenny is Superman. Canoe, pack, pretty much straight up. Now I'm hoping that when I get to this crest here, that we've got smooth sailing the rest of the way. All right, looks like we do. So probably about halfway through it right now. We did come to another pretty big hill after the first initial one. Aside from that, it's been pretty smooth. This is a really nice trail that we're on right now. Downhill for a little bit, it's going to be another uphill at the end. All in all, pretty nice scenery around. I mean, I know you're just looking at woods, but it's definitely more beautiful in person. We ran into somebody on the portage. He's going to the same lake as us. We're going to McIntosh. He's going to McIntosh. The group that we ran into on the portage last night that stayed on Shaw Lake is also going to McIntosh, so we're going to have some traffic, that's for sure. Hopefully we can get ahead of it. As I'm sure you can see right now, there's another pretty big hill coming up here. So turn the camera off and see them there. From Pandion Pond into Misty. Seeing these cool little mushrooms the entire way. There's a lot of ups and downs here, so the further down we get, the more moisture is probably where they're growing. Then again, I know nothing about mushrooms, so I could be completely wrong. Again, very lucky that we didn't get too much rain, because areas like this that you can already see are very muddy. Would have probably just been washed out. We'd be walking in water. And of course you got your boardwalks that are rotted. Super fun to walk on, especially when you don't know where they're going to sink. You know, some people probably just choose to take the mud route. My feet have been wet for the past 2 days pretty much, so do our best to avoid it right now. Well, I think I see an opening up there. We could be getting close to the lake here. With just the pack of 700, it's really not too bad. You know, Kenny never wants to double portage, so I think he would rather hit the carry. Almost there? Oh yeah. Safe travels, eh? Yeah, Kenny is Superman. Never wants to double portage. But if he wants to carry a canoe, home stretch, folks. Hopefully we'll be coming around this bend and seeing a lake. Misty Lake, actually. You know, of all the lakes that I knew of in the park initially, this is one that I held in high esteem. It's right on the border of the extreme wilderness zone, so I mean, ideally you get into a lake like this and you start seeing some wilderness, whether it be moose or birds of different sorts that you hadn't seen on other lakes. Bear. You know, you could see anything out here. Never really have, but the possibility exists. Wow, this was a little longer than I expected. Thought we'd be coming right up onto the lake right there. But you can see that the area to the left here is very grassy, so definitely know where to put your canoe in there. Of course, it's always got to be one final uphill at the end. Thankfully, it's not a big one. How you feeling? How you feeling? Oh, I know. Even Kenny feels pain.
Okay, we're on Misty. We just come off the 710. That thing was a pain in the ass. Three huge climbs on it. Steep, I guess not overly. Yeah, they're big climbs. Big climbs. I'm pretty gassed right now. But we're on to Misty. We got a nice easy deal for the next little bit here. I don't have to carry the next portage. Maddie's got it. And then we're still a good little deal after that before our final portage of the day in McIntosh Lake. Weather's on our side, so far here I'll give you a quick pan around. Just marshy area. We're going that way. That's down back towards the Petawawa and back out towards Hambone, Magnetawan, that area. So that's westbound there. Yep, very cool. Third portage of the day. We're at the southeastern side of Misty Lake. We're looking at a portage into Timberwolf here, 130 meter. Around this, which we obviously cannot canoe up that. Just came out through this marshy weedy section here.
Well guys, as you can see, more river. This should be the last little bit of river travel that we have this trip. So I guess we'll enjoy it while we have it. Try to at least. Marshy. After doing all that river travel yesterday, I'm pretty sure I like lakes more, as long as the wind is not crazy.
This is very, like as you can, we'll quickly pan the camera around here. Yep, keep going, keep going. It's very, like grassy, marshy. It's hard to find exactly where you're going. We're having a little bit of a difficult time orientating ourselves. And there might be a few times through this little section that we might have to backtrack, because there's nooks and crannies everywhere. There's options everywhere for which way you can go, it looks like. We're just going to kind of take the try to take the clearest defined path, and we think we're going the way the camera's looking right now. We think we're going to end up down in those deep dark pines over there. We'll see. Maddie's getting bit by bugs. There's one landing on his hand that he's using to scratch his head. Now it's landing on his ear.
Ooh, you got me too.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do this. Alright, ladies and gents, last portage of day 2. Timberwolf into McIntosh. We've got a 4:05. I think, Ken, this is, it goes uphill pretty much all the way, right? To the end.
Pretty much, and I can see the uphill starting up there.
Oh, wow, yeah, okay. So we're in pretty good spirits. Much shorter day than yesterday. And after this portage, we're going to be on the lake we're staying on tonight. So, you know, that's true, the next 3 nights.
Going home, baby.
And as we go, everything only gets lighter because we're eating more.
Drinking more.
That's true, and drinking more. The whiskey weighed probably 35 pounds. All right, not 35 pounds, but I think it was at about 5. As you can see, we deal with quite a bit of mud, but like I said earlier, if it had rained a little bit more this morning, we could have been in a lot worse shape. You know, all in all, so far, this portage is not bad. I wish there was some wood I could knock on, but we'll catch you in just a minute. Yeah,
Don't really want it anymore.
yeah. It was nice there was only one up though. Alright, McIntosh Lake, let's do this. Let's do it, buddy. I see what you're pointing at. It's not moving.
Yeah, 'cause you know those moves there. Very sporadic.
Want me to go check it out?
Yeah, I do. I think it's a moose.
Might be a moose.
I think it's a moose.
It's probably a tree. Check it out. It's a moose. We'll see in just a second. It might be something, man. Like,
looks like it's been staring the same way the whole time.
Well, you know those moose, they're really sporadic animals.